Welcome to our channel Mars Sunset Media, where we delve into complex global issues with depth and nuance. In today's video, we're exploring a highly debated and sensitive topic: the top 10 countries wrecked by immigrants. Immigration has been a defining aspect of human history, shaping cultures, economies, and societies. However, it's not without its challenges. While immigrants often seek better opportunities and refuge from conflict, their arrival in host countries can sometimes lead to significant strains on infrastructure, resources, and social cohesion. Today, we'll be examining 10 countries around the world that have faced particularly daunting challenges related to immigration. From economic pressures to social tensions and political upheavals, these countries have grappled with the complexities of managing large immigrant populations. We'll delve into the factors contributing to these challenges, explore the impact on local communities, and discuss the ongoing efforts to address them. But before we begin, it's important to emphasize that immigration is a multifaceted issue, and our aim is to provide a balanced and informed perspective. So join us as we navigate through the top 10 countries wrecked by immigrants, shedding light on the complexities of this global phenomenon. Let's dive in. Number 10. Sweden. Sweden's approach to immigration has been characterized by its humanitarian efforts, particularly during the Syrian refugee crisis. The country has welcomed a significant number of refugees from mainly Muslim countries, but this influx has posed challenges in social integration, housing, and employment. While Sweden's welfare state has provided support, certain immigrant-dense areas have experienced increased crime rates and social tension. This has fueled debates over the capacity of Sweden to successfully integrate newcomers without compromising social stability. The government has implemented various integration programs and social support measures, but public opinion remains divided. Some segments of the population perceive immigration as a threat to Swedish culture and societal norms, leading to the rise of right-wing political movements advocating for stricter immigration controls. Criminal gangs of first- and second-generation immigrants have led to an increase in drug dealing, gang violence, and murder that has made certain city neighborhoods a no-go area. Despite these challenges, Sweden continues to navigate the complexities of immigration, striving to balance humanitarian responsibilities with the well-being of its citizens. Number 9. Greece. As a primary entry point for refugees and migrants entering Europe from the Middle East and Africa, Greece has faced severe challenges. The country's economic crisis has been exacerbated by the influx of refugees, who often live in overcrowded and under-resourced camps on islands like Lesbos. These conditions have strained Greece's already limited resources, leading to social unrest and political tension. The local population often feels overwhelmed by the number of arrivals, and despite receiving significant aid from the European Union, Greece struggles to manage the migrant crisis effectively. The situation has fueled xenophobic sentiments and protests, highlighting the need for more robust support and better management of migrant flows. Number 8. Italy. Italy's geographical location makes it a key entry point for migrants crossing the Mediterranean from North Africa. The continuous flow of migrants has overwhelmed local resources and infrastructure, particularly in the southern regions and on the island of Lampedusa. The influx of migrants has strained Italy's economy and social services, leading to political shifts and the rise of populist and anti-immigrant sentiments. Some Italians now mourn the disappearance of the La Dolce Vita city centers and iconic countryside that were glamorized in various post-war era movies, to hordes of often destitute immigrants. Some major Italian cities are now the hunting grounds of immigrant prostitutes, their pimps, and other undesirables. The Italian government has struggled to manage the migrant crisis effectively, often calling for more support from the European Union. Despite humanitarian efforts, the situation has sparked social unrest and xenophobic attitudes among certain segments of the population. Italy continues to grapple with the challenges of immigration, seeking solutions that balance humanitarian principles with national interests and socio-economic realities. Number 7. Germany. Germany's decision to accept over 1 million refugees during the 2015 to 2016 Syrian crisis has presented substantial integration challenges. While the move was lauded for its humanitarian spirit, it has led to significant social and economic strains. Issues such as housing shortages, school overcrowding, and increased public expenditure have become prominent. Moreover, the rise of far-right political movements, capitalizing on fears over security and cultural integration, has further polarized public opinion. Despite these challenges, many refugees have successfully integrated and contributed positively to the German economy. The government continues to invest in integration programs, aiming to ensure social cohesion while addressing the concerns of its citizens. Number 6. France. France has a long history of immigration, particularly from its former colonies in Africa and the Middle East. This history has led to a multicultural society but also significant challenges in social cohesion. Recent terrorist attacks and social unrest in immigrant-dense suburbs have sparked debates over national security, secularism, and the integration of Muslim communities. The French government has implemented various measures to promote integration and counter radicalization, but economic inequalities and discrimination persist. These issues have fueled the rise of far-right political movements, making immigration a central and divisive issue in French politics. The ongoing challenge is balancing integration with maintaining national identity and social harmony. Number 5. United Kingdom. Immigration was a significant factor in the Brexit referendum, reflecting deep-seated concerns over job competition, pressure on public services, and cultural integration. The decision to leave the EU led to significant changes in immigration policy, with a focus on reducing numbers and prioritizing skilled workers. The UK faces ongoing challenges in integrating diverse immigrant communities, particularly in urban areas where tensions over resources and cultural differences are pronounced. The Windrush scandal highlighted systemic issues within the UK's immigration enforcement, leading to public outcry and demands for reform. Post-Brexit, the UK continues to navigate its immigration policies, aiming to balance economic needs with public concerns. Number 4. South Africa. South Africa has experienced significant immigration from neighboring countries due to its relatively stronger economy and political stability. However, this influx has led to severe xenophobic violence, with local populations blaming immigrants for high unemployment rates and competition for limited resources. Immigrants from Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and other African nations often face discrimination and violence, particularly in poorer urban areas. The South African government has struggled to address these tensions and provide adequate protection for immigrants. Economic disparities and high unemployment rates among South Africans continue to exacerbate the situation, highlighting the need for comprehensive social and economic reforms to reduce xenophobia and promote social cohesion. Number 3. Lebanon. Lebanon hosts a disproportionately large number of refugees relative to its population, particularly from Syria. The Syrian refugee crisis has placed immense pressure on Lebanon's already fragile economy and infrastructure. Refugees often live in informal settlements with limited access to education, healthcare, and employment. This situation has strained public services and resources, leading to increased competition and tensions between refugees and local communities. Lebanon's political landscape has also been affected, with differing views on how to handle the refugee presence. Despite significant international aid, Lebanon struggles to balance humanitarian needs with the socio-economic impact on its own citizens, making the situation increasingly untenable. Number 2. Turkey. Turkey has become a critical host country for refugees, particularly from Syria, with over 3.6 million Syrian refugees residing in the country. The Turkish government has provided substantial support, but the sheer number of refugees has strained the country's economy, social services, and public infrastructure. Social tensions have arisen, especially in areas with high refugee populations, where competition for jobs and resources is intense. Turkey's role as a key transit point for migrants seeking to reach Europe has further complicated its geopolitical relations. The EU-Turkey deal has provided some financial support, but the long-term integration of such a large refugee population remains a significant challenge, with ongoing social and economic implications. Number 1. United States. The United States, a nation built by immigrants, faces ongoing and highly polarized debates over immigration policy. Issues such as border security, undocumented migration, and the integration of diverse immigrant communities have become central to national politics. Controversial policies like family separations, increased deportations, and the construction of a border wall have drawn intense criticism and support, highlighting deep political divisions. The impact of immigration on public services, employment, and cultural integration continues to be debated, with significant public opinion differences across the country. Despite these challenges, immigrants contribute substantially to the U.S. economy and cultural landscape, underscoring the complexity and multifaceted nature of immigration issues in America. As we conclude our exploration of the top 10 countries that have grappled with challenges related to immigration, it's clear that this issue is far from simple. When discussing these countries and the challenges they face related to immigration, it's essential to present a balanced view that considers both the difficulties and the contributions immigrants make to their host countries. Highlighting the efforts made to address these challenges and showcasing successful integration stories can provide a more nuanced and informative perspective. Now that you've gained insight into the complexities of immigration, please share your thoughts below. I encourage you to continue learning and engaging with this issue. Share this video with others to spark meaningful conversations and debate. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content.